Hey, if you're living isolated and you're living in an area where just meeting the right crowd of people is difficult, you know what? YouTube, for me, has solved that problem by meeting so many wonderful people, so many diverse channels. And some of the channels I've been watching, I just want to tell you about. Like, I'm down here in Tasmania. I'm watching channels like Betting on Alaska. Young Mick, who's pedigree in YouTube is there for all to see. We won't go down the pedigree, but yeah, a young bloke building a cabin, living in Alaska and doing his thing. You know what? And doing it correctly, doing it not that hard. If you check out channels like that, you can work out how it all works and the YouTube side of things. But I'm not trying to talk about making money on YouTube today. I'm talking about why YouTube has actually grounded and keeps you in a good place, a good space, and you can travel the world through different people's camera lenses and hang out with them. You know, like I was saying, young Mike over there, or Mick at Betting on Alaska, fabulous channel. If you haven't checked that out, definitely do it. But let me say, I was born in the country, sort of grew up a little bit there, a little bit in the city. So I've always got that country pull. So when I discovered the homesteading crowd, like Come On Homesteading, David over there, his channel was my go-to every sort of day for a fix of country life. And then through that, all the other interconnecting homesteaders in that area, it's all it's just been a relaxing way to spend your day, like living in the country, even if you're not, if you're in the city. So channels like, Come On Homesteading, DD5, Drifting Dreamers 5, what a fabulous family, young family. And then, like, through that circle, there's a whole stack of them that I'm connected with. They even joined as members on a whole heap of them. Let's just, I won't get down a list because I got that many on the list. It's unbelievable. But, like our mountain home, like, you could not meet another Wiley and Jen, a couple of fabulous, beautiful people who are doing their thing. And it just, you see how they struggle. You see how they're living in like a campsite. And you think, I could do that. I could do that. But I am in my house here. I'm pretty well set. I'm going to be here for a while. But for people who do that and do their thing, it's wonderful how they just break out of the mold. They just shatter the mold that you got to go 9 to 5. You got to get a mortgage, get a car loan, pay the rates, pay the taxes, all that sort of stuff. And these sort of channels have just gone, you know what? I can get a YouTube income. I can start a channel. I'm going to live on my land. I'm going to do my thing my way. And it's just fabulous to see. Not to mention Gary over there at Junk to Gems. What a champion he is. Absolutely love that guy to death. I can't get enough of the drama in the channel. Like, it's wet, it's raining, it's the tractor's broken down, the backhoe's gone. Not to mention all the other things happening in their life at the moment. So channels like Junk to Gems and Mary and Miley's Adventures, how you're living, it's like a soap opera. You're living your life watching YouTube, and you're watching other people's lives, and you're seeing what they want to show you as well. That's another story. But they'll show you either the good, the bad, the ugly, or maybe they'll just show you the good. YouTube is like that. So in saying all this, if you're alone and lonely, or you're sort of haven't got the friends network that you used to have, join one of these communities. Absolutely good things. Well, and they're just some of the homesteading channels. Like, you jump into the gardening network, and I started up a gardening channel called Outback Tasmania, just out the back of my place, basically. And I'm just getting into the garden. I've fixed a few problems we've got in the house, but I would never have done that. I would have never have got that far involved in my backyard if it wasn't for watching these gardening channels like Shawnee Grows. Absolutely little pocket rocket, absolute legend of a channel. Check out Shawnee Grows if you haven't. Yeah, we're having a bit of a race to 4K, and it's neck and neck as we speak. So as this video goes to air, we're about 5 watch hours between us and only a handful of subs between us. So it's pretty cool considering I was about 500 behind, maybe even further behind. But yeah, people like the gardening community, channels like the gardening community, and you get your fix. Then you've got your how-tos, you know, you all this sort of stuff. It's just, I've dumped like all my other social media. I've got rid of basically Facebook. I only use Facebook basically for family. Instagram, I'm sort of over the Instagram crowd, you know, like everything's the best, the shiniest. You get some lovely pictures there. But YouTube's where it's at because you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. You get people. What about this guy, man? I've been watching this channel for years. He was part of the homesteading crowd. It is, oh man, I'm going to get the pronunciation wrong, trust me. But a Wichita Mountain Living, Mike over there. It used to be Big Mike and now it's Slim Mike, you know, like if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know what I'm saying. But what a fabulous dude who's, you know, used to, and to do that big switch in his life where he was the dog man, and with all the problems that go with changing your brand halfway through, man, he has done it and he has smashed it out of the park. Let me tell you that. His videos now are talk videos instead of being a homesteader. He's talking about current events. He's telling you about life in the country. He's telling you his personal views, which he is a character, and what a cool cat as well. So if you get to see this, Mike, yeah, I'm definitely coming over to shake your hand one day, mate. And the dog part of your journey is fabulous. You know, like if you haven't seen The Dog Man, which is now, and I'm going to get it wrong, a Wichita Mountain Living, definitely check it out. There's so many cool cats in that one little area of Arkansas, you know, like, you know, and on the other side of Arkansas, you got White Rock Homestead. And let me tell you, I don't know if this is correct, but I think it is. They're breaking the mold again. They're going from a homesteading channel. They're on a big trip with this boat, doing the Great Lake Tour of America, of the USA. They're going to be maybe changing to a boating channel or a living on water sort of channel. But I could be wrong. But that's the whispers coming out of there. See, I'm just scrolling up and down my thing here. Like this is me. I've got like Johnny Smallpepper, a cool dude who just smokes his cigars and eats red hot chilies and talks common sense. Another cool cat. And like, if I wasn't in my YouTube stuff, and like I met if I wasn't into it, I met all these guys hanging out with Belt Loop 29 and Devil Dog. What a cool bunch of people they are, you know, Peaceful Des, you know, Outdoors with Big Matt, all these really cool channels. And don't be upset if I don't mention your channel because trust me, I watch a lot of it. I watch a lot of English soccer or football, as it's properly named. It is my YouTube sort of journey, and for me to have, I've really seriously got 4 YouTube channels working very well. One that's monetized is on tour with Radio Jonesy. This channel, which I'm going to get monetized very, very soon, which is Radio Jonesy. It is at Radio Jonesy, at Radio J Talk. Yep. It's got a few people confused, the 2 channels, but it is what it is, and I'm just rolling with it. And the talk part of the channel which you're watching this video on is what I enjoy. So what I'm saying here is that YouTube has got so many great diverse channels that you can go into, like trading cards, people doing scratchies, like scratchy tickets from the lottery office, or the geez, I'm just scrolling down. What about the bearded meats food? Beard meets food. That guy. Has he changed his name? Beard meets food. I think he's changed his name. But yeah, it's a cool diet, cool dude, driving around to all you can eat challenges. Skinny dude, I don't know where he puts his food, but he puts it away. There's so much good stuff out here. And not to mention, if you want to get your news either from the left or from the right or from the center, there's so many choices out here. And Radio J News is out there too. That's a channel, so keep an eye on that. That's I'm going to be spilling some beans on that channel very, very soon. So I'm just going through some channels. I'm just talking about YouTube. If you haven't, you can, in the comments, tell me who is your favorite YouTuber that you go to every day. Yeah, like I used to go to Jason Crocker all the time when Peaceful Des put me onto that channel a long time ago. Jason Crocker, what a dude he is. What a power packet worker that dude is. And absolutely tremendous how he does his thing. Like, he's a music guy too, so I really get into that side of him, that side of his personality. And he's just had him and his lovely wife has just had their beautiful daughter born, and it's all happening over at their channel. Let me say that. I'm sure that's going to change his dynamics of that channel a bit. So it's like you're watching people's lives, and that's what YouTube is. YouTube is people putting themselves out there. You're watching people's lives. It's like a reality TV show for you, and it's on your YouTube feed every day of the week. There is all sorts of stuff going on. I'm just scrolling down here. I got one of my other channels. I'm just scrolling down the feed here. You know, there's all Come On Homestead, and he's on this one too. Obviously, Mr. Beast. Who doesn't watch Mr. Beast? But you know, all the sports. It's funny how when you watch different channels, if you've got a couple of feeds for YouTube to watch, if you watch a certain videos on that feed, YouTube gravitates that content towards you. If you go to another, like I've got a channel called Charlie the Tasmanian Dog, and that's our little Charlie inside. But when I watch YouTube from that account, I watch Discovery Channel and things like that. So when I go on YouTube, I know if I want to find something on the Discovery Network or Discovery Highlights or Gold Mining or whatever, I go there. That's just for me, because I've got so many accounts. I've got, let me say again, 4 good channels running at the moment. On tour with Radio Jonesy, which is the talk one, which we're on now. Tasmania Island Life, come for a drive in a car with me. That's what that channel's all about, and that's going very well as well. And Outback Tasmania, there's videos on that every week. A couple of videos on those channels. I've got other channels which I delve with, but yeah, they're down in the boondocks with the numbers wise. I'm trying to build a little network of YouTube lifestyle. That's going to be my retirement. That's what I'm having fun with. That's what I'm out to do. So in the comments, tell me who you watch, and if I'd love to see what tickles your fancy. And just going back to it, like, look at this. I just scrolled down, Junk to Gems. The great news is coming out live at 5. So he goes live at 5 on Monday, is it? Because it was, or is it no, it must be when. What day is it today? I'm losing. It's yeah, live at 5. It is Wednesday today. What am I saying? I'm losing the plot. Too much is going on in my life. Doing a bit of casual work, doing some training courses, doing all sorts of stuff, and YouTube. Check that band out. Hey, one of the favourite bands. I've seen them live. I've got a music channel, Australian Radio Indie. Check that out. Fabulous bands, fabulous songs, fabulous film clips all over there. I seen that band live in 1975 at a Sydney bar, and they were absolutely loud as you could be, and they were right in the prime, right when they were kicking off. That's the Highway to Hell tour poster up there. Yeah, not to mention Johnny Cash at the back there, and the Beatles just there. So there's a diverse musical spread. This is Radio Jonesy. I'm just talking YouTube. Thanks, guys. Tell me who you like, who's down in the description. I would love to check out those channels. Until we meet again on the next video, check out one of these. YouTube thinks they'll be good for you. Until we meet again, it's always a great day in Tasmania.